Hello, I'm Austin Wilson, Research Analyst at Hixon Zuercher Capital Management.
And I'm Josh Robb, Director of Wealth Management here at Hixon Zuercher Capital Management. And we're bringing you the January 2023 market update.
Happy New Year.
Yes.
And Happy New Year is going to be started by talking about the fourth quarter.
That's right.
So let's talk about the fourth quarter and then some stuff that's going on right now. So for the fourth quarter, the S&P 500 rebounded from a not so great third quarter.
Yep.
But for the fourth quarter, I'm looking at really the full quarter because it gets a little bit better representation of what happened recently than just December.
Yep.
So the fourth quarter, S&P 500 returned 7.55%.
For the 3 months.
For the 3 months. Value stocks, so looking at the Russell 1000 value, 12.4%. Growth stocks, they were behind a little bit, only gaining 2.19%. Small caps, slightly worse than their large cap peers at 6.2%, but still decent for the quarter. And then even bonds, they were up 1.87% because of better than expected inflation readings for the quarter. So the fourth quarter, pretty favorable.
That's right. And I'm going to start looking at some holidays in January.
Holidays in January.
The first one is celebrated on January 9th. It's National Austin Day, and not the city of Austin, but people named Austin. And so we have a couple people in my life named Austin, one of which is sitting right here.
Yeah.
The other is my nephew, so shout out to my nephew, Austin, who is a double winner because he lives in Austin. Technically just outside, but I'm going to count it.
You should count it.
Austin, by the way, the name, has appeared in the top 5 for boys here in the United States 5 different times recently.
Was 1991 one of them?
I'm not sure. I didn't get
I don't think it was that popular. I was named after Austin City Limits, the TV show.
Oh, okay. Augustus is the...
That's the other top name?
No, the original where Austin came from.
Really? I feel so proper. All right. That's good to know. So what are we going to do on January 9th?
High fives.
High fives. Okay. I can handle that. All right. So stepping outside the U.S.
Yes.
During the fourth quarter, the dollar, so the U.S. dollar relative to other currencies around the world.
Yes.
So in comparison, looking at strength, it weakened 7.67%. And what this did, in conjunction with some optimism about China reopening after COVID lockdowns for years, was helped emerging markets and international stocks outperform the U.S.
Okay.
So what happened was emerging market stocks up 9.62%, so better than the U.S., and developed international stocks up 16.55%.
Wow, compared to that 7.5%.
Yeah, for the U.S. So exactly. So better quarter for international than U.S. stocks in general.
All right. And you mentioned at the beginning of this Happy New Year. There's actually a no longer New Year's Day, which is
January 2nd?
January 11th.
Oh, really?
Which is officially when you're supposed to stop saying Happy New Year's.
Okay.
And what's interesting is that was created because they felt like the celebration made people more relaxed at work, and bosses were like, hey, let's go get back to work.
Too relaxed.
So the 11th is when you're done. No more Happy New Year. We're in the new year. Get going.
Get to work.
Yep.
All right, number 3. We had to talk about it. There was a Twitter poll.
Okay.
Made by Elon Musk.
Yep.
Where he asks if he should step down as a head of Twitter in December.
Yep.
So, most respondents to the Twitter poll, which were over 17 million, responded that he should step down.
Could you only vote once?
You could only vote once.
Okay.
Voted that he should step down as head of Twitter. 57.5% of them said yes. 42.5% said no. He actually said he would abide by the results of that poll. Now, he's not yet officially determined a CEO successor as private to take over private Twitter.
20 years, but he'll abide by it.
One day,
somebody.
he's going to abide by it. But that was interesting. Something that happened in December.
All right. So, January 26th, all right, is National Spouses Day. And other than Valentine's, it's the only worldwide holiday that celebrates relationship couples. And this one, though, is focused on time, not gift giving. So, very interesting. The thing I wondered, though,
it's the cheapskate
why
holiday.
Is it so close to Valentine's Day? Like, spread that out. Like, you only pay attention to your spouse for like 3 weeks. Like, that day and Valentine's Day.
That is it.
But it is designed for relationships, and instead of giving each other gifts, it's spend quality time together. So, National Spouses Day, the 26th.
The cheapskates Valentine's Day.
There you go.
Just time. Just time.
Time
is money, though.
That's right.
That's what we're going to say. All right, number 4, starting next month.
Yes.
So starting in February, Delta Airlines, my favorite domestic airline,
that's it,
will offer free Wi-Fi to all of its passengers.
There you go.
Delta claims that it will be best-in-class flight connectivity. And the rollout begins February 1st with more than 700 Delta aircraft being equipped by the end of 2023. And by the end of 2024, the airline will have brought service on international and regional aircraft.
Oh, there you go.
So, good news
Free
for
Wi-Fi.
free Wi-Fi, which Delta is a premium price ticket, typically to like a Southwest or definitely those budget ones.
Yep.
But you're going to get free Wi-Fi.
There you go.
So, that's pretty good.
Valuable, yeah. All right. For me, number 4, Farmhouse Breakfast Week.
Ooh, I love this.
So this is actually created by, there's an organization for all the cereal makers, and they were like, hey, let's find a holiday to encourage
Selling.
people to eat. But the main reason, though, is did you know 47% of people regularly skip breakfast?
Okay.
And that's not a healthy thing. Breakfast is a very important part of your day.
So they say.
You're
Mixed
one of those
reviews
skippers. I know you
no,
are.
I'm really not anymore.
Mhm. You used to be.
I've been in phases where I have been.
But the idea is if you start the day off with consuming some food and hopefully healthy food, then you will have a better start to your day and your health.
It's funny that the
working.
cereal companies like put that on
Oh,
because
yeah.
cereal's a terribly
Well, there's some
unhealthy
good
way.
and bad. I mean, it depends
Like,
what you're eating.
It's just
Like, if you're eating Fruity Pebbles, one of my favorites,
Oh,
that's not
absolutely.
healthy for you. But if
Absolutely.
you're having Honey Nut Cheerios, better. They say it's good for your heart right on there.
No protein.
Protein.
Protein. All right, number 5, fifth and final thing for me.
Yes.
A little note of encouragement. So 2022 is over.
It's
You can
gone.
just push that aside.
Get it out of here.
2022 was challenging. It was challenging for investors like you. It was challenging for managers like us.
Yep.
We do know, however, that in the histories of U.S. stocks and bond markets, because both were rough, each bear market has come to an end. And we're in a bear market right now. When we know that it will come to an end one day, account values, they're down. But they're going to be made whole for the patient. And it's our job to help you look ahead and have some encouragement that things are going to get better, to be patient and to make the right moves with your money. So just a friendly reminder, if you have any questions about your financial situation, give us a call at 419-425-2400 or email your advisor or email us at hello@hzcapital.com. And usually we say that at the end, but I'm going to say it right now.
That's right. And my last one is actually about Social Security.
Oh, how exciting.
On January 31st,
Yeah.
National or Appreciate Your Social Security Check Day is there, and I think they put it at the beginning there because that's when you get your cost of living adjustment.
Well,
So
usually
that
it's not a
first
big
check-
deal.
Not big, but
This year it is.
Boy, I tell you what,
Woo!
biggest increase we've ever seen there because we had some of the largest
Inflation.
inflation we've ever had, or in quite a while. But that is designed to not only appreciate the safety net that we do have in place here in the United States as kind of that framework, but also all the people that it takes to make sure everybody gets their checks, which, again, is a big job.
lot.
So that is the 31st, the end of the month. So you can appreciate your Social Security check for those that get it. And that's it for January.
Absolutely.
We hope that you had a good start to the year. After 11th, no more Happy New Year's.
No more. We're done with that.
But we will say it right now because we're recorded before the 11th. Happy New Year, and we hope you have a great 2023.
All right. Bye. I know, my uncle watched one of our videos.
Why is Josh so small?
He's like, Josh is not a big guy compared to you, is he?
No.
All right, here we go. Hello, I'm Austin Wilson, research analyst at Hixon Zuercher Capital Management, and we are not going to start that way.
Now try it again.
I'm going to say,
Can I say
what
hi?
we're doing, what we're doing
Can I say
first,
hi?
and then who I am.
Okay.
Okay. It's like we've never done this
It's
before.
brand new. The new year.
The
We
new
haven't done it
year.
this year.
We've not done it in
Been a
2023.
year.
Hello. How am I going to say it?
Hello. Sounds good.
Woo! That's so tricky.
Figured it out.
Hello, I'm Austin Wilson, research analyst at Hixon Zuercher Capital Management.
And I'm Josh Robb, Director of Wealth Management at Hixon Zuercher Capital
His
Management.
title's changed a few
Man,
times recently.
Yeah, think about it.
Josh Robb and Austin Wilson work for Hixon Zuercher Capital Management. All opinions expressed by Josh, Austin, or any guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Hixon Zuercher Capital Management. This is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for investment decisions. Clients of Hixon Zuercher Capital Management may maintain positions in the securities discussed. There is no guarantee that the statements, opinions, or forecasts provided herein will prove to be correct. Past performance may not be indicative of future results. Indices are not available for direct investment. Any investor who attempts to mimic the performance of an index would incur fees and expenses which would reduce returns. Securities investing involves risk, including the potential for loss of principal. There is no assurance that any investment plan or strategy will be successful.